Hello, Rajeshwar. Good morning. Hello, Rajeshwar. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, good morning. We'll start at 9:30. Okay.
Hello, Rajeshwar. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, good morning. We'll start at 9:30.
Hello, Rajeshwar. Good morning.
We'll start at 9:30. Okay. So, any doubts, guys?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Rajeshwar. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Sauchanya.
Yes, okay.
Okay, I have developed the application.
You developed
In
a?
that, I developed a bar chart.
Okay.
In the tooltip, I have to show a bar chart along with a pie chart. I will. Shall I share my screen?
Just, just give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Sonia. Sonia, are you sharing? No.
Yeah, I'm trying to share, but it's not accepting.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. When you're able to share, we'll see. Yeah, any other doubts, guys?
Rajeshwar,
Hi.
last week we discussed about the base center thing. You remember?
Which thing? Which thing?
Base center, multiple employees having only one base center where they're working in a different base.
Yeah,
centers.
you were using blending and it was not coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got clarified that we can use the secondary data source base center, and whoever having that base center employees, we can pull them. But the only problem I'm facing is when I use this base center in the filter, I'm seeing the null values because this is from the secondary data source, right?
Okay.
Is there any possible way that I can exclude that null so that it won't show up in the filter? I mean, I can exclude the null else, but even in the filter, I don't want to see the null.
Yeah, there is a way. There is a way. So, Saujanya, I'm presenting my screen.
Yeah, I'm
again.
able to share. Can I?
Yeah. If you are able to share, then yes, then I'll explain the others.
Yeah, can you see it now?
About to yes.
So, I developed a chart. So, if I click on a bar, it should show me the specific agent table only. But I am getting all the values. I should get, suppose if it is Aaron, I should get only his results, like at the 3, 22, and 12.
Okay.
But I'm getting the whole table.
You should only get Aaron Bergman, right? You're saying you
Yes,
should only
yes.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, send me this workbook. I need to check what you have done. And can we discuss the solution tomorrow? I'll go through it.
Yeah, sure.
Send me that workbook.
Okay, to your Gmail or where should I?
You can send me on Telegram.
Okay, I'll share it.
Yeah. Okay, so talking about your situation. So here, what you mean to say is, I'm dragging category from here. I'm dragging category from here as well. Now, when I show this, right, here you are getting null, and you don't want this null to be present in your filter.
Yes, right.
Yeah. So for that, actually, this version has an issue, but the way that I would propose is, generally, rather than using filter from here and go to another sheet, add this, the other one as a primary data source.
Okay.
Okay, and show filter. Now, apply this to the previous, which is sheet 6.
Okay.
Okay, but in the sheet level, again, you will see the same now.
Right.
Oh, here luckily you are not getting. Yeah, here you are not getting the null issues. So but here the disadvantage is we are not seeing null here as well. So that shouldn't. Okay, let me go to the dashboard first. Print sheets. Doing sheet 7 as well. Doing this filter respectively. Now I'm going to Actually, I need to check whether in my version there is a problem. Actually, I need to update my version. But
Okay.
if you try this, you might get it. The filter you will not get now.
Okay.
It is not showing the other values. That should not be the case. Because when I was explaining relationships, my this version has a problem. I have to update. Okay, try this. If you don't get it, we'll discuss again. Okay.
Okay. So basically, create
Another
sheet.
sheet. From that sheet, create the filter and apply it to the filter that is exist. Apply to the
Okay.
sheet that is exist.
Okay.
Now what happens is, in general, whatever null you are seeing in here, right? Whatever null in here, if you are, whatever null that you are seeing here, right? This null is because of the this is in relationship. This is called unmatched values. This
Right,
null
yeah.
is because of unmatched values. So that is being taken care. When you apply filter from another sheet, then that filter is taken care. Okay,
Yeah.
so null will not get propagated because here when I'm using filter here, this filter is querying only this table. In this table there is no null. Okay?
Right.
So now I am applying filter from here. So as my wherever the filter is originating, in that there is no null. When I am extending that filter to this sheet, that null will also not come. But here
Okay.
one problem that I see is this one. When I propagate this filter, I'm losing the null here as well, right? That
Right.
we need to check whether it is.
Yeah, I'll check. And
Yeah.
does it, because of data blending, does it like impact anything? Instead of blending, should I use something like join?
Better use relationships or join. Better use relationships.
Okay.
And see, for you at any given point, for one record, for how many of our records, in the right table there is only one record, right? Because every employee is his base location. If you have 300 different employees in one table, there are only 300 rows of data, right?
Right.
Then go for a join best. Because the granularity is not getting affected.
Yeah.
So you can go for a join.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give it a try and I'll let
By
you know.
that, you will not get this null issues.
Yeah.
So is there any chance that there will be an employee without base location? Any chance?
No.
Then
No.
you will not get null. This total issue is gone, and it is actually speaking, when you use join, it is more solid because sometimes if the linking fields are gone, right, your this will not work properly. Blending will not work properly. Like when you
Right.
publish the data source, like all those issues. So rather than that, if you use join, it will be better.
Okay. And when I join, whatever the primary source, I can still keep it like that, and the secondary can be the base center, right?
Yeah, secondary join by, I think you should join by employee name, employee ID or employee name.
ID, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And it should be a inner join, is it?
It depends. If there is no extra record on both the tables, left, inner, right, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it a try and I'll let you know.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So, any other doubts, please?
Hey, hi Rajesh.
Hi, hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Actually, I have a Excel workbook on which there's a question is there as along with the data.
Okay.
So, would you mind if I share my screen?
Yeah, just
Okay, just let me just share my screen.
okay.
Okay, so here I have like country, date, and transaction volume. Along with, there's a question which states that we need to create a bar chart with MTD transaction per country compared to the total monthly transaction. So for the transaction values, I have like these transaction volume. So by just adding, the sum of it, I can get the total monthly transaction. However, during the MTD, when I was creating, so there are only 2 months there. So one is September, other one is October. So now I was trying to do the MTD calculation for this. I'm getting values only for October month, not for the September month. And because of that, I am not able to create like this kind of a view, a side-by-side chart view.
But how are you? It is 2021 data, right?
Yeah, it's just a sample data.
No. The month MTD is month to date. This month to date.
Yeah.
So it goes like, if I'm in September 2022, 1st of September till 12th of September. Right? And tomorrow it is 13th of September. When you don't
for that, I have created an anchor date. Based on that, like I'm running the whole calculation.
So mean to say you are moving this date to current year. That is what you say.
No. From this date to the anchor date that I've created.
What is your anchor date?
So I have created this anchor date based on like 2021 only.
Yeah, but what is your anchor date? What, without knowing what your anchor date is, because you are getting October, so it might somewhere be related to October.
Yes, I was creating an year kind of like I was creating a make it.
Where is your anchor date? I cannot see your anchor date.
Let me just open the workbook as well.
No, here you use today, you will not get it. Again, can you open that MTD logic once?
Yeah.
If all duties first thing is yeah, now open anchor date.
So this anchor date is basically
No, that is not the tab.
that's a parameter. That is.
So case. Cancel that. Cancel. Show. Click on show parameter. Anchor date. Right click. Show parameter. It is in October. Hence you are getting October date. 10 is October.
Okay, so how do I dynamic, like how do I include 2 months in that?
You mean you want to include?
I need the MTD to be divided by like for the month of September and
Again,
like October.
I didn't get your point again. When it is MTD, how can you divide that by 2 months? Because when I'm using you are using 10th October there. So if you are using 10th October, you will get now in generic scenario, you will get from 1st of September to end of September and 1st of October till 10th of October.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay.
So the data is till 10th of October.
You only have 2 months of data.
Yes.
Then go to your Tableau once. Go to that MTD calc. Remove that month after end whatever date run that you have, right?
This part, right?
Yeah. End till end. Now here logically what we are doing? Any date, wait, less than or equal to your anchor date, not to do. Now what are we saying? Any date that is before my anchor date, which includes here September and in October till 10th of October. Now you can drag your date and MTD. You will see September and data till October 10th. Whole of September.
copy and then my MTD.
Not, yeah, you got September and October.
Yeah, now I get it. Like earlier it was completely blank.
Yeah.
Either one of the month I was getting.
Okay. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Aditya.
Thank you. So, guys, yeah, any other doubts? Guys, I think no one has any doubts.
Sorry again, Rajesh, there's one more part of this workbook. I just
Okay.
wanted you to know your view on that. Like, what was my approach?
Yeah,
So-
do share your screen.
Yeah, let me just share my screen again. Okay, so this is the first part of it. Now the second part is this, where I have like data along with the questions. So when we say like the top 5 athletes per year, like this was asked. So I just mentioned the top 5 athletes based on the top set. Using that, I was able to get the values. Now, when we say the top 5 youngest medal-winning athletes for overall list, okay.
Mhm.
So it's basically there's a column called age. Based on that, I just need to choose the minimum age for that, and within that minimum age, who are the top 5 players.
Okay. Okay.
So now the issue is when I have I have it prepared, with my view. So now what is happening is when I include the date, sorry. So basically over here, I have just, used this table calculation. Based on that, I was using like the minimum of it. When I choose the youngest, I was choosing the rank function over here. Based on the rank, hence I was using only the minimum age. So is it the right approach for this?
Cannot
Based
use
on like
rank. Yeah, because wait,
age and rank.
the minimum age that you have, right? There is a age which is now like if total number of people that age ran is between 12 to 25, you
Yeah.
might be taking anyone below 18 as youngest, right? That is how you are.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
first you need to filter those. Like bring that age column to the filter. Remove that youngest also in the columns. You need not have that.
Okay, this is
No,
experience.
no, convert that into dimension. Age is never a measure. It's a dimension. Bring that to filter. And from which age do you consider that as him? Before which age do you consider them as young?
There's no specification for that, so let's just take 20.
Yeah, no, you need to check everything before 20 then.
Yeah.
20, 19 and so on.
So 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay.
And
Okay.
remove the
Now-
youngest.
Now, do one thing. Convert that age into context. Now you'll get off. These are the top among the youngest. Okay?
Okay.
The reason you are not getting earlier is because any given time, two filters will at any given point of time, the action between two filters that are present in the filter section, right? It is always an AND operand. So both, only when both are true, you'll get the output. Now here, when you are selecting top 5, and that is below the age of 19, there is no person in that top 5 who is below the age of 19. Hence, you are getting blank. Now, what did we do? We converted the age into context. Now, what we did is we have made the set that you have created depend on the age field. So, whatever the age that you have selected, in that all we have selected student people below 19 years, right? So, from those only it will pick top 5. Okay.
Okay.
So here we are altering now for this to understand this order. Just go through order of operations in Tableau. Like just type in order of operations. Yeah, go through that. You will get the clarity. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then I think Sarojini has sent us something.
Yeah, I shared it in the training group, Rajesh.
Yeah. I'm opening that. Let me share my screen. This one, right? So here in the tooltip, why am I getting only that person?
I don't know. When I'm viewing it, I'm showing everything, like all the names. I shared my screen with you also, right?
Yeah, I saw that. But why am I getting this? Okay, I'll tell you the situation why. No, the reasoning behind this. It can be.
Yeah.
So you used a dual axis. When is this for?
Yeah.
Why did you use a dual axis? Any specific reason?
Actually, this is a replica of my office, like
Okay, doesn't
work-related assignment. So I did a similar thing because when I did it in my office-related assignment, I'm getting all the names in the similar way which I shared.
Okay, so here,
Even it is a dual access only.
Yeah. So now here, I think you used. Where did you use vision tooltip?
I use a tooltip.
Here you use a vision tooltip. No, it is there. Your customer name is also there in filter. It should work. Even in here, customer one filters open. No, you put it correct.
Yeah, everything is correct, but I don't know why it is behaving weird. Like if
No,
you
for
see
me it is not right.
if you see the year of order date which I selected, it is 2017, but we are seeing 2014, 15, 16, everything.
Here, okay, that reason is because here in this you selected customer names, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Now rather than that, let me make it. Where is this? Just a moment. These are coming from which sheet? This one?
Yeah.
Why is date not affected? Let me do it. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, like I am getting all the names also. Here you are able to see the single customer name when you're clicking on that. But when I am viewing in my system, it is showing up all the names.
Is it? Are you seeing that still?
Yes.
Okay, do one thing. Share your screen. Make it.
Share my screen. Okay.
Yeah, share your screen.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Go to some sales. That marks cut. No marks cut.
Okay.
Open tooltip.
Yeah.
I cannot see your tooltip. I think you only shared it.
Okay. One second. Can you see it now?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
can. Why is it behaving so weird? In my system, you are getting it, and same thing. I didn't do anything, right? I'm just trying to get customer name here. No, so that might be version issue. Can you try to update your version and check?
Okay.
Because
What is the issue is when I am trying in my office laptop also, it's sometimes it is showing me the single customer name and sometimes it is showing me all the customer names. It is behaving weird. I took some screenshots also to make a proof of it. See, you can see now, sometimes it is showing like this.
no, so many. Okay, you're. I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Okay. It should not. Why is that showing? I'm not clear. Can you do one thing too? Can you download another version
Okay.
and try doing the same? If the problem
Okay.
persists, then we'll see. I think it should be a version issue because I'm not getting in, you're not. I'm getting in, you're not getting, right?
Yeah,
It should
yes.
be some version.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other doubts, guys? Okay, then we are past 10. Anyways, okay. I have a query. It works speed, but suddenly one day it's taking more time. I can optimize that query to work as usual, but your root cause, can you guys help me in what I can check? H1, right? Okay. Here, if it is taking more time, At certain is it first thing is it a live connection or a, what do you say, is it a live connection or extract? If it is a live connection and it is suddenly taking time, then yeah, your database might be busy in some other tasks. And secondly, if you are sometimes your like even if it is extract and still your sometimes it is taking more time, might be there are parallel queries on the same date, a same extract is being used more than one dashboard, or there may be parallel queries and all that. So you have to check in that angle as well. Is it a live connection or an extract? That is more important. Okay. Okay. You need to go to site status. There are first thing is you'll get views, the views on your extract, the background task on your extract, and last load time stats. Exactly, it will to show you which load, which time is taking, which time it is taking more time. Right? In server, I have don't have access to server, so I cannot. So there is something called site status. Go through that. All the options that are present there, you might get clarity. Okay, so that's it for this today, guys. Uh, no one, any other doubts? I think it is done. Okay. Okay then, as there are, yeah.
Yeah, I have one doubt. Yeah, my name is Hari.
Right.
Yes, actually, I have created one parameter.
Okay.
Can we segregate that parameter to two parameters like we can show?
See,
In that parameter, I have created that MTD, YTD, PYMTD, and PMTD.
I'm not sure if we can do that. The reason being the automatic popping of values into a parameter will happen only via these. Let me show. Only these two, fixed and when workbook opens. And even if you create a parameter, if you are trying to get that value into a parameter, then based on when workbook opens, you can get that. But when workbook opens, all the values will be there. In that, whatever is the current value only, you'll get it into. So I don't see any direct way. But what is the need of that? What is the need of that?
Yeah. Actually, I get the parameter as a date field. I have taken date field. In the date field, year and month we have. So I need to show in the dashboard that year is separate and the month is separate.
You can take two parameters, right? Why to pop one parameter into the other?
Okay, if I am taking two parameters, how can I merge that two parameters?
You cannot actually. I'm not getting your signal. You have MTD, YTD. Let's take you have MTD and YTD in a parameter. In the other parameter, like whatever you want to show, what value do you want to show there?
Actually, I have created one table. In that table, I have to show MTD, YTD, PYMTD, and PMTD. Actually, that four values I need to show at a time.
Okay.
So based on that, I have created one parameter. Just if I click on month, if I selected year, one parameter, and if I select month, based on that, I have to based on that display in the table the values.
No, you have four columns. You'll be anyways showing the four columns, right? Those 4 columns will not be shown based on your parameter selection, I believe.
Yes.
Then why do you need a parameter? You can directly put those values, right? MTD, YTD, previous MTD, previous YTD.
Okay.
You need not see parameter is where when you want to give that dynamic ability to change that dynamically to the end user. Like if you have MTD and YTD, so if someone is selecting MTD, it will show MTD. If someone is selecting YTD, it will show in the YTD in the same column. Then you need a parameter. But when you are using 4 columns, when you are showing everything, why are you going for parameter? You need it. You can directly get the values, right? MTD, YTD, and all that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Try it without parameters. Whatever you are trying, if you don't get it, we'll discuss tomorrow. And try to mimic that situation using Superstore. Okay? So that it will be clear. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, my month is there. The financial year is taking the 6 months after. I mean, the July, the month is starting from July fiscal year.
Okay. Yeah, that is okay, but that is again doesn't coincide with what you are doing with parameters, right? Why are you using
Yes.
parameters is the question. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, then everyone, have a great day. Again, we'll meet tomorrow the same time. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh.
Yeah.